Okay, so I can explain. I've been busy. Top 10 DNF 7. Let's get started. Number 10. Brayden's Pyra Predominance. Nothing tops a double +2 in the same official Pyra average without a crispy DNF to go with it. Poor Brayden suffered public humiliation as he ultimately fails a seemingly flawless Pyra solve. The worst part about this video isn't the DNF itself, but the fact you can't even see the cube afterwards. The DNF? The camera angle. Number 9. Anshu's Shady Shenanigan. The first mistake Anshu made was choosing to solve square 1. I mean, she might as well have done 5 blind, FMC, or any other boring event. Don't you even think about commenting about clock in the comments, by the way. Anyways, the DNF was inevitable. There was no way Anshu was going to continue the session satisfied, and maybe this will teach her how to use her time wisely. Number 8. Ryan's Ratchet result. Another day, another DNF. Ryan here has DNFs in his genes, but after a good 609 square 1 solve, the luck ran out as always. Unfortunately for Ryan, I caught his DNF on sight, so naturally I had to punish his stupidity by making him run laps around the competition venue.
3K!
Let's just say he kinda learned his lesson. Number 7. Carter's Cumbersome clock solve. Clock will and always will remain the best event in the WCA, but Carter over here isn't helping my case. He loves clock almost more than I do, but his overexcitement caused him to DNF not only once, but twice before he could even get an average. Sometimes if you're too happy, you make mistakes, and if you make mistakes, you end up unhappy, but you'll never be as unhappy as me when clock is being frowned upon. Number 6. Flexer's Frantic Foolishness.
Come on! That could have been such a good solve!
Number 5. Zayd's Initial Imperfection. Do you know what's worse than failing a good single? Failing a good average. You know what's worse than failing an average? Failing Continental record. At this point, I'd become a citizen in the Maldives and set all the records there. Look, Zayd, if you're watching this, don't blame anything on me. Blame your buddy David. Look, this man DNF'd a 5 on his first solve, so how could it possibly get any worse? Number 4. Max's Mortifying Machination. Life is like a box of chocolates, but this time, poor Max knows what he's getting. Even the smartest minds in the world forget to do the simplest things, like start the timer properly. Come on, Max, you're smarter than this. It's simple math. You're supposed to be good at math. Number 3. Brina's Bewildering Backstab. Nothing is more satisfying than a fast DNF on cam. Brina over here gave all her energy and power to this solve, only for it to get stuck in the gutter. Surprisingly, instead of cursing the solve like any normal cuber would, she decides to praise the god of DNFs right after the solve.
This reminds me of DNF Daniel. He's one of the OGs of my channel, and he was literally subscribed to my old channel when I had 100 subscribers, or even less than 100 subscribers. Yeah, subscribe to DNF Daniel. Please subscribe to him. He deserves it. He's an OG, and he makes very, very good videos.
Number 2. Tommy's World-Class Wrongdoing. DNFs bring every cuber around the world together in harmony, no matter how fast, how slow, how experienced or inexperienced. DNFs allow every cuber to feel the same career-ending hatred. Surprisingly, Tommy took the solve well. If I saw someone like Ryan fail a world record solve like that, he'd toss all of his cubes into the garbage disposal. You might be wondering, what can possibly be any worse than DNFing a world record single? Finally, at number 1, Dylan's Detrimental Disappointment. Remember this idiot from this video? He re-emerged from the ashes, and boy does he have a DNF. Let's take a look at it, shall we?
I literally just got a scramble so good that I had to start recording. Here's a scramble. It's literally one slice to PBL, non-parity PBL, and I can tell it's going to be F, GD, so I'm going to do a D, down slice, D prime, JJ, U prime, D2, good U perms cancel into flip, and then ABF.
You can hear Dylan forcing back tears in the dead silence. Confidence is nice, but maybe one looking solves isn't the best way to go. Let's try to not let this happen officially, okay, buddy? But as for the solve, this puts a huge smile on my face. Nothing warms my heart more than a sub 4 square 1 DNF by the legendary Asaka Wakahi Cuber. Unfortunately for Dylan, he went mentally insane after that day. So that's just about it for today's episode. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I promise I don't normally talk like this. Whether or not you like these selections, your finger better be obliterating that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. This is DNF Daniel, and happy 420!
Do mi so mi do, do mi so mi do, do mi so mi do.